Oscar Bevis for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Miami, beautiful Miami, and I'm joined by a man known as Calfreezy to his adoring fans. How are you, sir?
Yeah, mate, I'm good. Like you said, I'm super excited to be in Miami. It's actually the second time I've been here, so yeah, I love it. It's so nice, and it's nice to see the sun. So yeah.
I'd say makes a change from rainy England. This fight week now, it's not quite the madness of KSI Logan Paul, but it's still mad. It's still big. The whole buzz around it, you must enjoy that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love it, and similar to the JJ one, you're out here supporting a close friend, and the UK, the whole sort of community and the scene is very much like a family feel to it. No matter what, whether it's a KSI fight, a Gib fight, whatever, you want to go out there and support your friends. So, yeah, no, it's awesome to be here, and at the end of the day, any excuse to get out in the sun, to be honest. So,
you're not wrong. Now, I've spoken to a few friends of mine and people in the business about this. YouTubers could have chosen any sport, let's be honest. They could play ping pong and you're going to get people watching it. Why boxing?
I mean, I think it's it's almost like a bit of a natural thing. I mean, there's a lot of the time there's beef online, and then it ends up fizzling out into nothing. Now, I think what is so fantastic is it was actually an outlet to maybe settle this beef in a professional way, and then not only that, but for everyone to make a lot of money doing it. So I think that's why people chose boxing. Yeah, it's just one of those things people want to see. As weird as it might sound, is beat the hell out of other people, and that's exactly what you're getting it. And you're getting it between two YouTubers, and maybe that feels maybe a bit more relatable than some of the top professionals going at it, and that's why it's interesting.
As boxing fans, we like to say the winner of Fury Wilder will fight Joshua. There's clear paths. Is this a revenge path for Jake-Paul? Is this to get revenge for his brother's defeat to KSI? Is that the plan, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he's said it about 1,000 times. He wants to avenge his brother, and at the same time, I can understand why, but he needs to just look at Gibbo and not look past that. And I think that might be one of the bigger mistakes that he's made, is really just looking too far ahead and not paying complete attention onto Gibbo and focusing enough on Gib. So we'll see. I don't think he's going to get past Gibbo at all. I know Vidal doesn't think it. Everyone around him doesn't think it. So let's hope it doesn't get to that, because I don't know if I can go through this again, man. I can't do it. I'm literally standing here. I'm really anxious, and I don't know why. I'm not fighting. I'm just got to watch. I'm going to be, really drunk on fight night to get over the nerves and everything. And for some reason, I'm the anxious one.
The first build-up, a lot of it centred around Shannon Briggs and his training of Logan Paul. Shane Mosley is now training Jake-Paul. Vidal's trained KSI and Anis Gib. Let's be honest, Shane and his name's gone out of my head now. Shane and Shannon have a much better standing in boxing than Vidal. But do you feel like because it's a friendship connection rather than a boxing knowledge connection, that's something that could help Gib as it helped KSI?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very, it's a massive thing. I don't think Vidal would actually train anyone else. I think those are probably the only two guys I know that, if it wasn't for Gib, that would have been done. He wouldn't have coached again. So, they obviously are very close. And the difference is, it's like, look, Vidal really cares about Gib. He really cares about JJ. These are close friends of his. Whereas in the other way, they might just be there for the clout, the paycheck, whatever it might be. So yeah, there's definitely a big difference there. And okay, obviously they have a lot more experience, world champions, things like that. But these guys aren't fighting at the top level. They need to nail the fundamentals, and then that's that. And Vidal is more than capable of coaching that at the minimum.
I spoke to Stitch Duran last night, and he said it's been like a classroom in camp. It's not like a world champion honing their skills. He's essentially learning on the job. But one thing you can't learn is that it's the hurt game. You're going to get hit. If you were to punch me now, it would hurt. If Anthony Joshua was to punch me, it would hurt. Gib's going to get hit. How do you think he'll cope with that?
I mean, I think Gibbo, I've heard, obviously, I haven't myself been involved in the camp at all, but the guy can take a punch. I have seen some footage. This guy would literally... He can just take it, and then, but not only that, it's one thing to take a punch, but then to keep walking forward as well, knowing that it's still at risk, is phenomenal. And I think actually that sort of mentality and the fact that he can take those punches is just going to be too much for Jake. He's going to be very much trying to jab, move, get out of the way, maybe counter punch as well. But I mean, like, even if he lands the counter punch, Gib is still just going to be on top of him, walking him down, and it's. That in itself is quite a scary idea. At least it would be for me if I was Jake. So, yeah.
All the boxers say they want that DAZN money. Eddie comes to you, theoretical, of course. So I know what you're going to say. You wouldn't. How much money is it taking for you to step in the ropes?
How much money? I mean, it would have to be 7-figure Cal at that point. But no, it also depends on who would I be fighting. I don't want to fight anyone, in my friendship group. And yeah, it would take.
Let's rearrange your question. What's the minimum you get knocked out for? You know you're gonna lose. How much we talking?
To just get like KO'd easily, I'll probably do it for $500,000. Get KO'd. But that's
a bit cheaper than Joe Weller then.
Wait, what did Joe Weller say?
Joe Weller thinks he's million and a half just to fight.
What, just to get knocked out?
No, just to fight. I mean, get knocked out. He's talking 2-3. That's what he said to me earlier.
Oh, no way. Maybe I should up my price. Eddie, if you're watching this, I was just joking, mate. It's actually like 2 or 3 mil. I don't know what I've done. I've done myself over here.
Gold Star Promotions is proud to present Floyd Money Mayweather. The man himself is coming to the UK for his UK tour, February and March 2020. For all info and tickets, goldstarpromotions.co.uk.